Prayer to Srimad Bhagavatam. Sarva Sastrad Piyusha, Sarva Vedaika Satphala, Sarva Siddhanta Ratnadya, Sarva Lokaika Driprita, Sarva Bhagavada Prana, Srimad Bhagavada Prabho, Kali Dvando Dittaditya, Shri Krishna Parivartita, Paramananda Pataya, Prema Vakshaksharayate, Sarvada Sarvasevyaya, Shri Krishnaya Namostume. Matheka bandho mat sangin mat goro man mahadana mannistaraka madbhagya madananda namostute asadi sade dadayin adinocha takara anamuncha kadachin mam premna hrit kantayospura. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures, you are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are the very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has risen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss, because your syllables shower down pure love of God. You are to be served by everyone, always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion, and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of saintliness to the unsaintly, O uplifter of the most fallen, please never leave me. Accompanied by pure love of Krishna, please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. Hare Krishna, we are in the journey of studying the prayers in Bhagavatam. So thus we have completed 9 cantos. Now we are in 10th canto. In that we have just completed Devaki's prayer when Lord appeared in the prison house. Now we are going to learn about the prayers of this sons of Kubera, Manigriva and Nalakuvera and Manigriva, twins. So first a brief description about the persons who recite this prayer. These two were the sons of Kubera, the lord of wealth. See, in this material world, when wealth comes, possession comes, the intelligence level go down. Intelligence means not earning money. People use the intelligence in earning money. Here, intelligence means to become devotee. If somebody is having intelligence, then they become devotee. They worship Krishna. They understand in this material world everything is useless. Today or tomorrow we have to leave and go. So real intelligence means understanding Krishna, serving him, taking up devotional service. But when this material opulences increases, this is usual. Even with the devotees, you can see. In the beginning, they may be very simply joining ISKCON, but once they start associating with materialistic kind of people, then they go down. It may appear that they are speaking in English and they are associating with Westerners, but their need is like how I can become rich or how I can become materially well-to-do or to become famous. So such things cloud their advancement. So that we saw in the case of Daksha. To become a Prajapati is not an easy joke. But Daksha had lots of pride in him because I am a devotee, I am a Prajapati, I am a very important person in the universe. In the material world, we see that, if they become a politician or to become a famous figure in the society, then they get, they're proud. They are very proud about them. So in that case, if somebody becomes a demigod in the heavenly planets, like this sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvera, it is usual, it is natural. This is the nature of material world. That is also we have to understand. If we submit ourselves to the material world, in the hands of Maya, Maya tricks us. Maya says, okay, you have so much wealth, you become proud of it. You're so handsome, so you become so proud of your appearance. So such things clouded Manigriva and Nalakuvera. Both of them were devotees of Lord Shiva. But because being rich man's sons, this is, uh, we see that in the material world, rich man's sons, they think that with the power of money, they can do anything and everything. But not always time will be supporting their activities. If time is bad, then whoever they may be, they have to go to prison house. But if time is supporting, generally those who have money and power, they escape through the material loss in the material world. But it won't be always like that. We are surprised, when some politicians' sons and some rich man's sons, they do all mistakes and then escape. That is because they have done something good in their previous life. So that is protecting them. But whatever they are doing now will definitely have equal and opposite reaction. They may escape presently, but one day or other they had to undergo the opposite reaction, because this is the nature of material world. Each and every action has equal and opposite reaction. So today or tomorrow, whatever we do will have an opposite reaction. So now Manigriva and Nalakuvera, uh, demigods means they are a higher living being. They know what is dharma. But Maya doesn't spare demigods even. Maya attacks everyone. In this material world, everyone is under the spell of Maya. Because they are very rich and they have everything, so they drank nicely and they were enjoying with women. So Maya attacks people with this women, wine and meat, all these things. So Nalakuvera and Manigriva were, enjoying with women. That is unlimited in the celestial world. But there also you have rules and regulations. It is not that, okay, you're a demigod, you enjoy unlimitedly. The enjoyment is there because there is no disease there. There is no child development there. The child takes birth and then immediately grows. There is no problem in growing children, because in material world people are worried, if I get a child, I am disturbed, I have to clean the urine and toilet of the child. Hmm? But they would, in the material world, they would like to do that for a dog, but they don't want to do that for their children. I am very surprised. In heavenly planets, some very high level facilities given. They can fly. They don't need to work like here to take their livelihood. Many facilities are there. So demigods sometimes forget that they are conditioned souls. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That also they many times forget. That's why the devotees always pray, Lord, please, even if you if you wish, you can put me in a hellish planet also, but don't keep me in heavenly planets. Because in heavenly, at least in hellish planet, you suffer a lot and then you think of Krishna. That way, hellish planets are better than heavenly planets. In heavenly planets, though by default all the demigods are devotees of Krishna, mostly. They do have a mixed worships, like they do worship Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and other things. But still, the demigods generally they are devotees of Lord Vishnu, but in a fancy way, in a sophisticated way. That way, if somebody, even in material world, if somebody does a spiritual life in a sophisticated way, they may end up in heavenly planets. This is a strong warning. So we should never aspire to become demigods. It is a long life, enjoyable life, a peaceful life, not peaceful life. They are always attacked by the asuras and some confusion. See, material world means anxiety is there for sure, but facilities are there. You drink somabana and enjoy dancing with apsaras, and some the rules in heavenly planets are not like the rules in earth. So enjoyment is there, long life is there, but still problems are there. Still, it is material world. So in a prison house, you are in a first class jail, you are in a second class jail or third class jail. Jail is a prison house is a prison house. Jail is a jail. Your hands are tied up with the iron or silver or gold. Anyway, you cannot move your hands. You have limited movement. If somebody understands this, they won't try to enjoy life in heavenly planets. And in one way, it is very depressing that, in heavenly planets, you have long life. In long life in material world is a misery. You are always in tension. You are always in an anxiety. You are always worried about your position as a demigod. And these demigods have strong desire to remain here only. That's why even after seeing Krishna, this Nalakuvera and Manigriva went back to heavenly planets, not to spiritual world. These are all some lessons we need to learn from these demigods. Despite taking darshan of Krishna, they went back to heavenly planets. So isn't it a curse to remain in heavenly planets? So devotees never want to go to heavenly planets. They pray specifically to Krishna. Krishna, please, please don't end up us with a different kind of prison house. So now Nalakuvera and Manigriva, both due to their money, richness, and position as demigods, they are a little bit proud. Not little bit. That proud even gave them some, strength. Even when Narad Muni came, they didn't realize about it. They were playing in a pond with some apsaras. Narad Muni came, those apsaras went away. But these two were, still remained naked, and they were, no, they didn't bother to say pranam, give respects to Narad Muni. They are literally misbehaving. Sometimes, devotees also forget their position, forget these etiquettes. When you forget the etiquette, it becomes an offense. Offense, mistakes and offense, both are different. See, sinful activities and offense, different. Now, this is a sinful activity, drinking and enjoying with women. And above that, an offense also. So they saw Narad Muni, but they didn't pay obeisances. They just ignored him. But then ultimately, Narad Muni never gets anger like Durvasa and one more Rishi who gets very often quickly they get. Durvasa and another one. Hmm, I forgot his name. So the Durvasa Muni gets very quickly offended. But here, Narad Muni was not at all like that. Narad Muni is a preacher. He doesn't stay in one place. He keeps moving. He keeps preaching. He is in the material world, though he is liberated. Some great Mahajans, they are very compassionate. They are very compassionate to elevate the fallen souls. Narad Muni could enjoy a spiritual bliss in Vaikuntha, but he is always here to help the conditioned souls. He takes pity on the conditioned souls. So Narad Muni is very great in that way. Now Narad Muni in no way he gets any anger. This is the arrangement of the Supreme Lord. That Narad Muni gets anger and give a curse. See, all the activities of a liberated soul, liberated person, liberated devotee is done by the Supreme Lord, not by themselves. Because this ekatvam not in the Mayavadi sense, ekatvam in the devotional sense, when the devotee and the Lord, Supreme Lord, when the devotee attains the perfection in their life, for example, if they attained the Krishna Prema, then whatever the Lord thinks, that the devotee performs. Whatever the devotee desire, both the thinking of both the Lord and the devotee remains same. This is the way they are ekatva. So if you see any pure devotee's life, everything is directly by Krishna. There is no free will acting there. That free will is completely in alliance with the Lord's supreme will. This is the point. So there, the devotee understand Krishna's plan. That's how the Leelas is being performed. For example, Krishna wanted to help Dhruva Maharaj when he wanted to do tapasya. So he sent Narad Muni. These are all understood. It is not that, okay, Krishna sent WhatsApp message or called him, not like that. Krishna thought, okay, I should help Dhruva. Then that is transferred to Narad Muni, and Narad Muni went there. So any devotee's life, once a devotee surrender completely to Krishna, then that's why some strongly it is said that pure devotees' lifeline will not be according to their chart. It won't be according to their chart because once the soul surrenders to Krishna, then everything changes. And Krishna takes over the devotee's life. Then everything changes, everything goes according to the will of the Supreme Lord. So here, this curse, this also had some interference of the Supreme Lord because Lord is going to come, Lord is going to favor them. So now Narad Muni cursed them. If we get a curse of a Mahajan like Narad Muni, it is not a curse. Prabhupada is writing in the purport. It is not a curse. It is again a boon. If you get beatings from a devotee, if you get scoldings from a devotee, if you are chastised by your spiritual master, it is for your benefit. So here, It apparently it looks like a curse, but it is a boon. They both are got by doing that mistake in front of Narad Muni. They are in fact blessed. So Narad Muni cursed them. You shameless people, now to be you become a tree. Trees in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. All right. Then that is it is not a punishment. It is a boon. Though it was many yugas, I think. I don't know how many yugas, how many days or years or yugas it went. They remained twin trees, Arjuna trees. So here the point is, if somebody wants to expose their body, whether it is a woman or a man, they will attain the body of a tree. This is what it is in the law of karma. If somebody wants to show off their body, then they will become trees. Because trees they don't need any dress. They don't need any dress. They can stand in rain or sun or winter or summer, all the seasons. They can stand without clothing. So the women nowadays, they show this here and there. They are destined to become trees next life. The catwalk they do, showing the legs. They have, you know, their cholis are without back. All full black back is shown. So all such kind of activity, you know, will end up their next life in the plant species. Mhm. So we need to be careful why these rules are there for us, human being as rules and regulations. And we need to follow. If we don't follow, then the law of karma is there to punish. So Kuvera's sons were punished, cursed to become trees. So they stood for a long time, like, it's like an unconscious condition. Like if somebody is in coma, what happens? They live, but they don't live also. They don't know anything. They live, simply they live. So, like that kind of life. So, we understand that if somebody commits big mistakes, then they have to get that punishment. Then the Supreme Lord is merciful also. A mother is always merciful when she chastises the children, then she embraces them also. This is the Lord's arrangement. See, in other religions, it is said that only one chance is given to you. If you if you do good, you will get good. If you do bad, you will be eternally punished in hell. This is what the other religions are saying, especially Islam. This is the lifetime given to you. If you commit a mistake, then you are always in the hell. If you commit good activities, you will be always in the heaven. There is no logic in this because human life is designed in such a way they do good also, they do bad also. And there is no God is so cruel. Permanently, he will put you in hell. It's not logic at all. But the reincarnation theory and the law of karma, they are clearly saying you will be given chance to rectify your mistakes, whatever mistake you may be, but you will be punished. You will be given another life to undergo that punishment also. Maybe to undergo that punishment, you need to take many lives also. Like for example, in the case of Dhritarashtra, he had to take 100 lifetimes to get 100 children because he killed 100 100 birds or something like that. So he had, then, he need to take 100 lifetimes to get 100 boys. So if somebody wants to have a boy, a son, they need to do some pious activity also. So he lived, I mean, he took 100 lifetimes. Then finally he became Dhritarashtra and he had 100 children, and then all the 100 boys were killed. That was his karma also. So the karma, how the karma works, is very difficult to find out also. The intricacies of karmic reactions are difficult to understand because it has lots of complications which the administrators know. Though this sons of Kuber are also in the administration, like their father is Ministry of Finance, wealth. He is God of wealth, but still they are under. They are under the modes. They are not above the modes. They are under the modes. Sometimes, if the bank manager handles the money wrongly, then he will be in the jail. So he is only a manager, he is not the owner. So Krishna is the owner. So these people are managers. They are given some positions because of their pious activities. But if they misbehave, they will be punished. So in one lifetime, one may be a Indra, the other lifetime he may become a pig. This, like, from a king to a pig, heavenly king to a pig, what a drastic, change. It is possible. It is possible. So if the demigods misbehave, they do get punishments, though they are the administrators. Okay, they are the administrators, but still they are punished. So Nalakuvera and Manigriva spent long, long, long time as trees. Finally, they waited for the arrival of Krishna, and Krishna delivered them. When they saw Krishna, then they started reciting this beautiful prayer. So now we will go to the prayer. Canto 10, chapter 10, verse 29. A beautiful prayer. Krishna Krishna Mahayogims. Swam Adya Purusha Para. Vyakta Vyaktam Itam Vishwam Rupam Te Brahmana Vidu. Oh Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna. Krishna Krishna, when we want to stress something, when we want to pray intensely, then that time we recite the name twice. So Krishna, Krishna, your opulent mysticism is inconceivable. You are the supreme original person, cause of all causes, immediate and remote. And you are beyond this material creation. Learned Brahmanas know on the basis of Vedic statement, Sarvam Kalav Idam Brahma, that you are everything and that this cosmic manifestation in its gross and subtle aspects is your form. So now Nalakuvera and Manigriva are reciting a prayer saying that uh, to understand your mysticism, how you act, Krishna acts mystically, magically. That is inconceivable. We cannot understand it. We cannot understand many things in this material world. Uh, for example, all ladies use Tupperware, right? Uh, we keep this tamarind, the South Indians use tamarind for rasam. Tamarind in a Tupperware box, but still when you open the box, some insects fly out from that. How in a closed container, how a jiva can survive, right? So many such mystical things are happening in this material world, though it is very inconceivable for us. Krishna created this material world in an inconceivable way. How the sky is, you travel, 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 sky has no end. Ocean so big. Planets are moving without any support. There is no some supports, but without any support, big planets are moving. We can feel the air, but we cannot touch, we cannot, see the air. So many such mystical things are happening in this material world. So in one purport, Prabhupada is saying just by seeing here only, just by seeing the material thing, one can realize God. So they are saying that that's why you are supreme, you are original person. You are the cause of all causes, immediate and remote. You are beyond material creation. You created the material world, but you are beyond that. Learned Brahmanas know that. Learned Brahmanas know that Sarvam Kalau Itam Brahma. Everything is Brahman. They know that because this is from Vedic literatures. So you are everything and you are the cosmic manifestation because the material and spiritual are emanating from Krishna. Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo. Matah Sarvam Pravartate. Everything material and spiritual both emanate from Krishna. So in its gross and subtle aspects is your form. Everything is Krishna. Everything is your form. So the Nalakuvera and Manigriva, because of their continuing memory, Prabhupada is writing, continuing memory means in the body of tree what they were doing that was not mentioned. But now they understood that Krishna came to deliver them. That is because of the mercy of Narad Muni. Now they admitted that we should be delivered by the blessings of Narad Muni was all that your plan. Therefore, you are the supreme mystic. How you acted, mystically you acted. Everything past, present, and future is known to you. Your plan was made so nicely that although we stayed here as twin Arjuna trees, you have appeared as a small boy to deliver us. This was all your inconceivable arrangement. Because you are the supreme person, you can do everything. You can do everything. So Krishna is a mystical person and mystically he solves our problems. So we learn that also. We simply surrender to Krishna. All the problems will be solved. We may not think of that solution. See, this is how we are, surprised with Krishna's plan. You remain a simple devotee. You surrender to Krishna. He will solve everything, and you might not have thought of that solution, but he would give you a solution which you never thought of. There will be a surprising solution in your problems, which he will do it. He can do it. We don't know, but he knows. That's why we should surrender to him. Okay. So next verse, 30 to 31 is also a beautiful verse. He says, both of them says, you are the supreme personality of God, the controller of everything. The body, life, ego, senses of every living entity are your own self. You are the supreme person, Vishnu, the imperishable controller. You are the time factor, the immediate cause, and you are the material nature consisting of three modes: passion, goodness, and ignorance. You are the original cause of this material manifestation. You are the super soul, and therefore you know everything within the core of the heart of every living entity. You know everything because he is there everywhere. As Brahman also, as Paramatma also. As Paramatma is there in everybody's heart. So he is the best CCTV. Krishna is because CCTV has limitations. The material things, if you see, they have limitations. They can cover part only. CCTVs are there, but still people commit big crimes. Big, crimes they are committing. CCTV are there. One school, some children, they know CCTV is there. They covered it, you see, and did mischievous things. But we cannot cover Krishna's eyes because he is there within the body. We cannot cheat Krishna. So he is there as Brahman. He is there as Paramatma. So he is everything everywhere. So nothing goes away from his vision. Everything is recorded also.
बैकग्राउंड डालिए
Everything is recorded. So there is no chance. So once a devotee surrender to Krishna, they surrender to the supremacy of the Lord. Then only surrender will come. Prabhupada always say that you have to go study Bhagavatam from first to 10th canto, not jump to 10th canto or 11th or higher cantos. Because in the first few cantos, systematically, in the first canto itself, Bhagavatam declares Krishna to Bhagavan Swayam, describing all the incarnations. They say that supremacy of Krishna and the three features of Krishna, absolute truth. So in that, Bhagavan feature is the topmost. So we understand that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then only we can understand the intimate pastimes of Krishna. Otherwise, we will mistake. Many demigods do that mistake also. It's not that only human being commit mistakes. Demigod also they commit mistakes in understanding Krishna, because to understand Krishna is not easy. Every page of Bhagavatam is saying understanding Krishna is not possible. Now, next verse is regarding that. So, if we want to understand Krishna, we have to do pure devotional service. Bhagavatam promotes pure devotional service. Never, Bhagavatam says that, you have mixed devotion, you be like demigods, you desire for dhanam, janam, all these things. But Bhagavatam always teaches us, okay, if you have desire, but still you gradually go through it, gradually eliminate it from your heart. That's the Bhagavatam teachings. Now we go for the verse 32. So this is the fourth verse. Here he says, O Lord, you exist before the creation. Therefore, who trapped by a body of material qualities in this material world can understand you? This is what now I told you in the last verse, that to understand Krishna is not possible with the material body. That's why Prabhupada is quoting a very famous verse here. Athasti Krishna Namadi Nabhaved Grayam Indriyai Sevon Mukhohi Jigvado Swayam Eva Spruti Ataha Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Krishna's name, attributes, form, or absolute truth, existing before creation. Therefore, how can those who are created, that is, those entrapped in bodies created of material elements, understand Krishna perfectly? That is not possible. That's why Sevon Mukho hi Jigvado Swayam Eva Sprutiyata. So, if we want to understand Krishna, because with the present body, it's not possible for us to understand Krishna. Like, for example, small ant is there. The ant and come and stand near the feet of a human being, what it will understand? It will understand the part which is visible to his small eyes. It cannot perceive the big body of the human, right? So ant has no capacity. So similarly with our material senses, which are very much limited, you cannot understand Krishna unless Krishna reveals himself to you. So here, Another verse is quoted. What is that? Very famous verse again. Abhijanati mam. That is Bhaktaya mam abhijanati. Bhaktaya mam abhijanati. Who can know Krishna? Only devotees. And devotees also not with their material senses. Krishna reveals himself to them. Otherwise, no, not possible. Krishna reveals himself mercifully to everyone. Here only Prabhupada is writing that, by seeing the material nature also you can realize Krishna, you can realize God. How the sky, how the air, how everything in this material world is acting mystically. The seasons come like as if, perfectly designed. Who is behind all these things? The child in the womb, how it grows from a micro point till the size of a small living entity, which has everything inside, all the body parts designed. You see how the body acts, how food is digested. You see everything, from body to body, different animals, different birds, different plants. By seeing the world, you can realize God. But unfortunately, the atheist, they claim, you show God. God is not so cheap. To see a prime minister, to see a small school's headmaster or headmistress, you need to take appointment, right? To see somebody, like this, you need to take appointment. Nowadays, even to see ordinary people, your friends, you need to ask, can I call you? Can I ask you? Or can I message? Like that. Without appointment, we don't meet anybody. This has become a trend now. Like everybody is busy. So it's always better. Can I call you? Are you free? This is etiquette now. It's a So, how will you see Krishna? Without qualification. That's the point. If qualification is there, he reveals himself. He's ready to reveal. He is there everywhere. He's there within your heart. He's ready to reveal, but you are not ready to see. You close your eyes. When you close your eyes, how will you see things? The conditioned souls close their eyes with the material desires. So, one Mataji was asking how we can have, in one class I gave, she's here, right? She asked a question. Whenever I have time, I can answer. She's here. Answer the question: how we can have a complete connection with the Supreme Lord. In the beginning of this lecture, I told that we need pure devotees have ekatvam with Krishna, means same thinking. Krishna thinks and the devotees think. They have same liking, same desires. So how it happens? The complete union between the devotee and the Lord. How it happens? We are clouded by material desires. So the Lord is there in the heart, everyone's heart, as Paramatma. We are not able to perceive him, receive him, see him. Why? Because we are clouded with the material desires. Our mind is clouded with material desires, like a mirror is covered by dust, not single layer of dust, unlimited layer of dust. So it takes time to wash out the dust. Cheto darpana marjanam. When the mind gets purified, when the mind is clear, when you becomes purified, then like when the mirror, if you clean the mirror and go and stand in front of the mirror, you can see yourself. So you clean yourself, you clean your material desires. You have only one desire to satisfy Krishna, then you have perfect union with him. You order him, he will do it. That's how the chaste ladies, they order, they stop sun racing. They say, let the rain come. These are all material powers. Of course, chastity is a moral qualification. Above that is devotional qualification. So when we purify the heart, then we have complete union with the Supreme Lord. It's a pure devotion again. You become perfect in your thing then. Even if you are pure to certain level, that level, the reciprocation will be happening. Prabhupada writes that when you are hungry, you eat food, right? Even if you take one mouth of food, prasadam, you started swallowing it, the hunger gets reduced. You get energy also. Two things happen when you eat. The hunger gets pacified and you get energy also. Similarly, when you do devotional service, pure devotional service, reciprocation will happen. That's why when we devotees meet in Mayapur, Mayapur is a place, Dham, no? So the desires get fulfilled like anything. And magically it gets fulfilled. I think of something and immediately it is coming up. So better, so we have this, okay, better we think of devotion only, devotion only, devotion, pure devotion, pure devotion, pure devotion. Material desires will be easily fulfilled when you do devotion. So, but for that you have to take birth again, 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 you have to come back here. So better you desire a higher thing now. Better you desire Krishna Prema. Hmm? So gradually, slowly, it's taking out material desires is not an easy thing. Gradually, by doing Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam, gradually we erase this material desire. De take the material desires from within, from the root. It should not be cut like you cut the grass. Then the grass comes out again. Then comes out again. You cut the air, they grows again. It should be de-rooted. From the root, you have to take it out, the material desire. That is possible by doing devotional service, by transferring our desires to material to spiritual. We want to see Krishna. We want to speak about Krishna. We want to eat, we eat Krishna Prasad. So gradually, that's why it is Rupa Goswami, though they are highly renunciant, they renounced everything. All the six Goswamis renounced everything. Their life is perfect example, but ordinary people like us cannot do that. That's why they said Yukta Vairagya. Okay, you have car, you go to temple. Use the car only to go to temple. So the car is purified. Otherwise, the car is a sophistication, right? So you use the material in spiritual, then gradually elevate to higher vairagya. Then Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, all the Goswamis, they eat only once in a week, like that. That powerful vairagya is possible in the higher level. We are all in the lower level, so gradually we cross. We stop this material desire. So I hope Tanumadya Mataji is satisfied with the connection with the Supreme Lord. How we can connect with the Supreme Lord is by pure devotional service. And then, you will make your life fantastic. After some time, you will not have obstacles in your devotional life. After some points, then you have more services. He will give you so much service, then you will be overwhelmed with the reciprocation of the Supreme Lord. So till that point, you please work hard. Work hard. No problem. You work hard, then Krishna will be pleased. Okay, I stop here. So we will continue with the prayers of Kuvera's sons, Manigriva and Nalakuvera in the next week. Four more verses are there, 4 or 5. So now it's time for question and comments. So anyone has question or comment about demigods, life of sophistication?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam.
That is Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful class. I just had this question, Mataji. So, like, our mission, like, our mood is like not with awe and reverence, right? So, we see Krishna as like our Vatsalyaras or Sakyaras, like that. But like sometimes we also read that we should not directly associate with Krishna's intimate leelas pastimes. Then it becomes awe and reverence mood. Like for me, I'm thinking like, what mood should we do? If I do
As
like,
sadhana bhakti, we are doing sadhana bhakti. The rasa will come in the perfection of our devotion. Now we have to do, we are worshipping Radha Krishna in the mood of worshipping Lakshmi Narayana only. So at the beginning stage, we need to do awe and reverence only. There is no dasi ras only. We are in a samanya ras and dasi ras. No, not above that.
okay, Mataji, because they say that
Other things will manifest if you are perfected, you attain perfection. That time, if you are in Vatsalya rest, then that will be manifested. If you are in Madhurya rest, that will be manifested. Until then, nothing will be. These things, rasas are will manifest, not artificially. Some people they now in Mayapur, if you see the pilgrimage, they carry Krishna and Radharani also, baby Radharani, Krishna, what all they do, all like like a joke. They carry Krishna in a basket. All these things they do. We cannot imitate Yashoda Mai. We cannot imitate mm, Vamsidas Babaji. That will happen when the stage of perfection. Now we have to be in Dasyaras.
yes, Mataji, thank you. We feel like, sometimes Lord is hungry. We have to treat him like our child, like that we hear. So I was a bit confused, like as a servant
You
master.
hear or what? No, you see,
Maybe.
Lord is there in the house, Lord is there everywhere, but we need to definitely, if you have a deity, then you have to have that commitment. Oh, he's not angry, but he is a person, right? Every day you offer him, he has given us. So this understanding you can have. We cannot have the understanding of Yashoda Mai. Oh, my child is hungry. Some devotees, they speak like that, as if they are like Yashoda Mai or Devaki. That way we cannot speak or imitate, but we should have sincerity. Oh, I have installed deity in my house. I have an altar in my house. So it is my duty that I committed to this service. So I commit like that. Not that, oh, my Krishna is hungry. I am a mother. Not in that imitating mood. We should understand that I am not Yashodamai, but I should serve. If I commit 3 times, I am offering to the Lord, I commit. That way we have to, our thinking should be. Right, no?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you,
How
Mataji.
Krishna is angry. How, we cannot have such thinking, right? We know Krishna as Supreme God. Now, we are not in the level of Yashoda. Yashoda forgot. She doesn't know that Krishna is Supreme Lord. It means that is not there. Completely in Vatsalya Rasa. We are not like that. We know Krishna is Supreme Personality of God, and we are doing sadhana bhakti, and for our advancement, we offer whatever He has given us. He has given us. So we are offering it for our benefit. He is not hungry. He is. But one thing we can understand that He is a person. So every day you offer, but one day if you don't offer, you will think, what happened to this devotee? That expectation will be there. Krishna may have expectation because he is a person. He is not affected by like us. Like if some friend doesn't visit us, we are affected, we are attached. But Krishna is not attached, but he knows. Okay. This is the understanding. Surabhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranam.
Dandat Pranam.
Mataji, I want to ask, how do we know that Krishna is pleased with our service? What are the signs that we know that he is happy with our uh, devotion and
You
service?
will have more interest in doing the services. You will be motivated. You will be reciprocated in many ways. Your spiritual master will give you more service, or uh, you will have inner satisfaction. It will be reciprocated. You will be given chance. You will not have material desires, you see. If Krishna is pleased with you, you will not have material desires. The material desires will disappear from you. That is the high indication that you are advancing in spiritual life. How Krishna reciprocates with you, then you will not be interested in other matters except devotional service. He will give you more service also. That is his reciprocation. And he will give you more strength to do also, balance also. All these things he will take care. He will take care. And from within, you can understand that you lose interest in other things, other enjoyments. The enjoying tendency you will lose. No, I don't want to enjoy. You will not, enjoy things. You will have vairagya. These two symptoms. Okay, Krishna is pleased means it will happen in your life.
Okay, Mataji. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, any other doubts?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam.
Dandat Pranam, Harlila Mataji.
Mataji, you said that we have to look internally to see the Lord. So practically, what is the aspect
No,
that we should?
service. By service, you do a lot of sadhana bhakti. Or if you get perfection in the devotional life, if you advance in spiritual life, then the dirts will be removed, and then you can see the Supreme Lord within the heart. Means how, but not exactly like Dhuru Maharaja saw. Different
Acha,
levels are there. In the maybe in the beginning level, you may be motivated internally to do more service, to do more chanting, to get strength. Now, to do all these things, you need some support, no? That support will be provided by Krishna in the beginning level. Later, he will appear. Like he appeared to Dhruv Maharaj, he appeared to Prahlad Maharaj. That is the perfect stage. But in the beginning levels, like we are in the very, very basic levels, no? We will be motivated to do hear more, chant more, do service more. So motivation will be there. So to see Krishna inside means it's only by service. And devotional service. By devotional service, you can realize this.
sure, Mataji. I thought we have to meditate on the form of the Lord or the lotus feet like that.
See, devotional service is that only, no?
Oh,
Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Meditation not
yes,
exactly in the Satyuga meditation. You go to the forest and meditate on the tip of the nose, or not that way. For us, this 9 process of devotional service.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Here is a question. They know about religion, but they are so. 1 minute. I don't know. Chat box, I will read. Tanumadya Mataji messaged me, but I'm not able to see it. I don't know how to see the message or what. I don't.
Mataji, she's writing demigods can see
Demigods can
God.
see God. Thank you. They know about religion, but why are they so arrogant? Because they are also devotees. Dandat Pranam Mataji. Demigods generally are not arrogant because they are very good devatas. That's why they devatas. They do mistakes. Like Mataji may be thinking of why Indra tried to uh, destroy Vrindavan. Maybe in that you are thinking that why demigods are arrogant. Demigods generally are very good. That's why they are demigods. Yes, okay. You are thinking about Indra's pastime. It's also Krishna's arrangement to bring Indra's pride out. It's a testing of Krishna. Krishna wanted to test Indra, and so he insulted Indra. So he behaved exactly how Krishna expected from Indra. But later he realized, see, this is the quality of demigods. They commit mistakes, but immediately they realize. The asuras, they don't realize. Even after committing lots of mistakes and offenses, they don't realize. But demigods immediately realize. Immediately Indra realized his arrogance. And, he was so ashamed to come in front of Krishna. So he brought Surabhi also. How to how to please Krishna also. He's demigod, right? He's Krishna is Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmana Itaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Nama. He's Govinda. That's how Krishna's name become Govinda in that past times. So Krishna tested Indra, and this arrogance came out. But demigods generally they are very good. This is a test which he failed, and then later he realized it is not a fail. We cannot say, because in other time, Indra came to Navadip before even Mahaprabhu appeared, because he came to know that Mahaprabhu is going to appear here. So he asked for forgiveness again also. There also he asked to forgive. Then again in Surabhi Kunj he asked forgiveness. So this is the beauty of demigods. So we need not worry about demigods. I had a fear in the beginning. Demigods or Kul Devata, will they punish us if we don't worship them? Definitely demigods, the authorities, the administrators are definitely they are very good, very good. They are in the mode of goodness. And if they see that we worship Krishna, they will support us. Like Jadabharata was protected by Kali Mata. She killed her own devotees, but she protected Jadabharata. So demigods will, in fact, support us. At times they are arrogant because Krishna is removing their impurity, and he wants to do some leela by taking out their impurity. So that's why it happened. Otherwise, generally, demigods are not arrogant. Even if they are arrogant, they will soon rectify it, correct it. They'll correct it. Once Krishna gives them a slap, they will understand. One thing is with demigods, sometimes Krishna directly also deal. So it says in some shastras it is said that the demigods go and pray near this milk ocean, and sometimes Krishna, Lord Vishnu, appears before them. Sometimes he talk to them. Sometimes he personally comes to heavenly planets and take the offerings. Means take the worship. So with them this is happening, but still they are not pure devotees. That is for sure. Because they are not pure devotees, Krishna give them a chance to remain in material world and come to him gradually, slowly. That's the defect in heavenly planets. And there is a risk in heavenly planets that you be there and there is a fall down also. From heavenly planets to reach spiritual world, gradually they have to elevate to Satyaloka. And when Brahma's life is, but very, very big lifetime. So we go to Satyaloka, be with Brahma, and then when Brahma gets elevated, they all get elevated. Brahmalok is like Satyalok is like a good place. It's almost like spiritual life, spiritual world, but not spiritual. So it takes long time to go. Otherwise, this is okay, gradual. It is Krama Mukti. They say Krama Mukti. It's all described in Bhagavatam. But the problem is, if somebody is not a great demigod like Indra, Chandra, Surya, there is a chance again fall into the material world or maybe in the hellish planet also. Example is, there was one temporary Indra. His name was Nahusa. He qualified to become an Indra, okay? But as soon as he got that Indra position, he wanted to enjoy like Indra. He could have, controlled himself, or I don't know. This is the nature of the positions in material world. In material world, you get position and power, you fall down. Like this Kuvera's sons also. This Nagusa also made a big blunder. He wanted to enjoy Indra's wife, Indrani. So immediately, and also he offended Brahmanas. He told the Brahmanas, "You carry me in palanquin to Indrani's palace." So all these Brahmanas cursed. In a no minute, he lost his demigod position and became a python. You see. So this is the condition of demigods. If ordinary souls without much pious credit, if you go there, there is a chance that you commit a big blunder and become a python or pig or some lower grade. So this is all about demigod life. But devotees, we don't want to become demigods. Better we suffer in hell also, no problem, because in suffering we think of Krishna more than in enjoyment. We think if life is sophisticated, we will do more devotional service. Their mind is there. In sophistication, mind disturbs. But in other unfavorable conditions, at least when we suffer, we have a chance. Oh Krishna, please help me. We may pray intensely. But in sophistication, mind clouds, and then we easily forget him. So better we don't go to heavenly planets and become a demigod. Okay. So thank you all very much. So we will see you in Saturday class. Thank you for the support. Manchakalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna.